Hey everyone, and welcome to this video from marketingai.com. My name is Rob Ratliff, and one of the things that I've seen people ask on things like Reddit is how can you extend Veo3 video? And the answers that I'm seeing are that you can't do it. Now, there may be some ways to do it that I'm not aware of, and there are other tools that I'm going to be checking out, but I wanted to show you just one way that I found you can extend Veo3 video and make it a little bit longer. And then I'll show you another tool you can use with Midjourney doing somewhat of the same thing. So let's just get started. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to create the video, whatever it is that you want to extend. In this case, I have this video here, which is just the main video that you see when you come to veo3.ai, and it's the man and he's got the map, and it sounds something like this.
According to this old sea chart, the Lost Island isn't myth. We must prepare an expedition immediately.
So there we have the video, and it basically stops right there. So what I do in this case is then I can just download this video, for example, one way to do it. I'm not going to necessarily do that, but I will just make this a little bit bigger, show you what I'm looking at and the way that I do it here. We'll take this information, we'll take this video screen, and I'll just do like a screen capture. So I'll use Windows Shift R on Windows 11. I'll click on the little camera. I'll just go like this, and I'll grab this image right here. Now, if you download the video and you play it inside a player, then when it's paused, you won't necessarily have these controls underneath. So you have a little bit more there where you don't have to have the play button and all that stuff underneath it. So I'm just gonna, again, I'm gonna take this, copy it. You'll just cut it off just below those controls right there. And then that is now saved in the system. So I will basically, I'll save that. So what we'll do is we'll then open something simple like Paint on Windows 7 or Windows 11, sorry. And I'll just paste that in there. So now we have this pasted inside that. At this point, I'll just save this as something in my downloaded cartographer or something like that. Save that, and then we'll get rid of this. Okay, now we're going to go back to Veo3. We're going to do an image to video, and then we'll drop that image in here. And I'm going to use the same prompt. A medium shot, historic adventure setting, warm lamplight illuminates a cartographer in a cluttered study poring over an ancient sprawling map spread across the table. Cartographer, and now instead of saying the same thing, we're going to change it to let the adventure begin. Then the cartographer, cartographer, rolls up the map and prepares to leave the study. And we've uploaded the image. The same one that we took was into that. And then we're just, one thing that I'll say too is if you put in here no captions, then it's not going to take these quotes, let adventure begin, and throw it into the video. And I've seen people who are asking about that too, like how do I keep the captions from coming up when I put things in quotes like this? So I just say no captions on that. And then we're going to go ahead and generate this video. And I'll pause while it is generating. Okay, so I went to history, which is here, and we have this video that was created from that shot, and it looks like this.
We have no time to wait. Let's begin our adventure at once.
Okay, so I took the scene, created a screenshot. I could do the same thing and kind of continue that. Let me go into a different tool, Midjourney, which is now doing video as well. And I will show you how we can extend it out there even further. And the nice thing about Midjourney is you can extend the video there. Now it doesn't have audio in the video, so when you're extending video inside Midjourney, it's more just B-roll, not necessarily people talking. But let's go ahead and just extend that video out in Midjourney and show you what that looks like. Okay, and here I'm logged into Midjourney. This is just Midjourney Online. And as you can see, we have this video capability now. It looks pretty dang good. But we wanted to extend that video. So what we're going to do is we're going to repeat that process. We come over here, we're going to open this video, and then we're going to take the screenshot at the end. Or we could even do something that's, I don't know, it seemed like he started rolling it up and then started leaving, and then he turns around and comes back. So I'm just going to say, let's stop it about here. And we'll take our screenshot of that. So I just do Control, Windows R, grab the camera, highlight what I want to screen capture here. And now that's, so we're going to open Paint. Paste that in there, save it, call it Capture 2, something like that. Save that, exit out, exit that. Now I'll go to Midjourney, same thing, put in a prompt, choose the file we just did, which is Capture 2. And then we're going to use this for our starting frame. And then we're going to take the prompt from over here. Like that. And we'll just add it in here so it has the same kind of look and feel for it. Only instead of this, we want to keep like medium shot, historical, venture, warm setting, lamplight, illuminates cartographer, and cluttered study. So then we're just going to change this. We're going to say he out the study door, press old office door out to the street and walks down the road a bit. There are old 1920s cars lying on the street. All right. So let's go ahead and submit this. And then while it's waiting, I'll go ahead and again pause the video. Now, one of the things I will note while it's rendering this and creating this is that whatever you take as far as your starting frame, whether it's a 9x16, 16x9, whatever the variation on size is, that is what the video is going to come out. The same aspect ratio. So the hint there, it's nice to know that you can just upload whatever and it will automatically take that and put that in there, the right size, and then compose it in the right size. So we'll go back to create here. Looks like we're about 92% complete there. As you can see, it took that and then he walks out onto the street. So there's 4 different videos to choose from. So we can look at this, see which one we like the most. That looks a little weird. Let's try this one. Look over here. It's kind of hard for it to watch all 4 of these. That one looked pretty good. Let's look again. He just kind of walks out. This one may be a little bit better because at least it looks like there's a door that he walks out of, which is pretty good. That one's weird. So this one's pretty good. So we could do at this point is we could say extend manual. And this is the thing I like about Midjourney is you can extend these scenes just as they are. So I click extend manual. And then we're going to say, let's say dressed. Because you want to be very specific in his suit best continues down the road and opens one of the old 1920s cars and gets into the car with the large rolled up mat he is holding. Puts not going on the So we'll just say something like that and see how this goes. But notice here I didn't have to copy and paste. I didn't have to copy and paste the screen because I just said extend and it just knows how to do that. So let's just go ahead and click submit there and we'll wait. I'll pause the recording while waiting for that to render. Okay, so now you can see we have him walking out the door. He walks down the street and then gets into a car. Now, the only issue here is I've played with this a few times and I have yet to find something where it looks correct the way he's stepping into the car. It's strange. You might have to kind of keep working on those different prompts and things, but yeah, that's how you would extend a video out using Midjourney, Veo3, screen capture, and then use that as a starting point kind of idea. Here is a video that I did. It's not necessarily a person, but it's just a fox talking, and I switched between Veo3 and Midjourney to extend the scenes out and make it one fluid character throughout the animation process. And then I use 11 Labs to create the voice so that as he's talking, it's the consistent voice throughout the video as well. And now it looks like this.
I used to have to chase my food every day. Wait, give me a minute. Then I called marketing AI, and now the food comes to me, so I have more time to relax. Yeah, I'd definitely give him a call.
So that was, I started out in the where we create this fox. Then we go to the point where we have to go to the next scene. So I just took a screen capture right here. You can see a little bit of a shift. A little bit of a shift where it gets a little bit not quite as detailed. And but fortunately, because of the motion where he starts to take off at this point, the blur isn't as noticeable. But this was the, and then switched to Midjourney, extended the video out, had him run around, use the same voice in 11 Labs. He comes back, and then right here, he comes here, and we go ahead and switch the scene to him talking again using Veo3. So you can see I just put the fade out, the kind of the black fade out effect to do that.
Then I called marketing AI.
Then we have that 11 Labs voice talking. Again, right about here, we're going to switch from, this is the screen capture that we had on Veo3. We're going to switch, we're going to take that screen capture, and right here it goes from Veo3 over to image to video. And so again, you can see how this is working, where we switch it, goes into the video, they jump on the chair, the scene comes in and out, and then as we go back in, then we go back to Veo3 again. And Veo here is where he's again talking about calling marketing AI.
I'd definitely give him a call.
So there you have it. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. There are other tools out there that I was going to look at and see if there's something where it will connect to Veo3 and allow you to extend those scenes. But that's one way you can now connect video using Veo to make it a seamless video, same character from beginning to end, using screen captures at the end to do image to video, add in text or add in voice, things like that, sound, and move it forward. So hopefully that helps you, gives you some ideas. Give it a shot, see if it works for you. Rob Ratliff, Marketing AI, signing off.